Yo, UK, what's good? What's good? Burnt toast, machine cod, let's go. We're about to get all the juiciness. We're gonna read through the whole thing. You know it. Come on now. Bro, the KVK hasn't even started and it's already over. It's literally over already, bro. It's like, come on. Fucking hell, bro. This is why we can't have nice things in the Call of Dragons community, bro. This is why we can't have nice things. 1 second, let me send out some pings real quick. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna cover everything. Miko, what up? Daily Grims, what up? S Raven, what's good? You were looking forward to watching? That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a plan. There's a plan that hasn't been talked about yet. But we'll you know. I knew YSS wouldn't be okay with no Zone 2 fights, said Warden. It's not even about that, Warden. It's not even rage bait. It's true. It's fucking true. How's it rage bait if it's true? Come, what? Like what? Like what? Chat, you guys know that I don't... If I rage bait, there's at least 70-80% truth to it. This one is 100% truth. Jason's gonna come on live too and explain on like in his own words and everything. Like right now he's in a meeting. He's in a meeting right now. But acelera, 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 acelera. Fuck it, I'm taking the main to G3. Let's go. You guys hunt are more cooked? How? You guys won the KVK already. You guys WB hunt, then XW won already. Yeah, why it says going free for all? You guys won. GG. It was pleasure. It was a pleasure playing with y'all. Somebody's so cooked. The Diplo right now as it stands, WB and XW Hunt and MFD are still a camp. And it's IMFS and NTS and then YSS solo. There's nothing official yet, but some people have pitched the idea of zone locking YSS and then re-diploing to a 2v2. Not official. Someone said it in World Chat. I think it was Yukin or somebody. I was like, I mean, shit, like, that doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It is Cinco de Mayo. What the hell? It is Cinco de Mayo. Last Mania in the house. Waited all this time for this bullshit. This is a repeat of NXW, WJL, TFS, and BNR. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yo, Legend Sainer, what's up, brother? Imagine going FFA over one Amber. Should just go farm G1 if they love their Ambers over quality PvP. Bruh. Last time TFS NXW played this map, there was another FFA. You're having flashbacks. Who FFA'd that season? Someone FFA'd that season? Let's watch KVK2. For real. Hey, Guns, how are you? What's up, bro? KVK2 is the best now? Nah. Come on, chat. YSS are doing a WGL FFA. Oh, I remember that. That's right. Nah, that's a lot different. Similar, but way different. This is at a way bigger scale, bro. This is why we can't have nice things, bro. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's go like this. I'll get to the Diplo chat here in a second. 1 second, boys. 1 second. Throw it in general chat. All right. Can we blame Jason just because we're used to that? No, we actually can't really even blame Jason on this one, bro. Like, I mean, listen, we're gonna go over the entire chat. We're gonna go over the entire chat, and then we'll see like what the situation was. Let's turn the music way down. All right, here we go. What's poppin', Icon Huey, what's good? Dorso, what's good? Welcome to the FFA, brother. We're the same in KVK5, it looks like. Oh my god. You don't blame Jason, to be honest, said is that cookie. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me go to the Diplo chat. Let me scroll up. Oh my goodness. When did this conversation start? Oh, a lot of laughing faces from KT. Oh, this is great. Okay. Oh, this is juicy. Yeah. Oh, this is juicy. Okay. Might leak some shit that we're not supposed to, but who cares? Who cares? Okay. You know what? We'll start right here. Because it's a little juicy. Chat's gonna be like, zoom in. Look, I can't fucking zoom in to a Discord chat. I literally can't zoom into a Discord chat. All right, anyways, I'm gonna be reading it. All right, so it probably started even before this, okay? Jason Jeezy says, to be clear, option one, hold on, let me make bring myself here. Let's go a little baby guns. Baby guns. Okay. Jason says, to be more clear, option 1, could all merits give YSS 600 mil bonus because you don't fight? Option 2, only count final zone merits, but YSS gets a deduction in merits and compensate other players for fighting. The question is, if we choose option 2, how much of a deduction? Okay, so that's like the premise. So to give you guys an overview, the problem here was how we decide who gets Dragon. Okay. Are you playing the New York meetup? Lol. Okay. 600 mil with merit trades, yes, question mark. If counting zone 2 until 7 days before the end of KVK 2. Said correct. Okay. This is Tomato, R5 of YSS. I think we will go with option 2, with YSS taking a 300 merit deduction. No offense to option 1, but if we win Dragon through merit trading, it doesn't feel right to me. It does not the kind of win I'm aiming for. Jason said, that's the issue. We do not agree with a 300 mil reduction. Your officers proposed that the number we will think that is severely too low compared to the fighting we will be doing all season. Mana we are using, time deads we take, 300 mil is not the appropriate number, so you have to give us a number that will work. That is a lot higher. Okay, so essentially they're trying to make it to where YSS would have essentially like a deduction for the fact that they're going to be farming the entire season and they're going to be going into final zone fresh with no deads, nothing. So they're trying to agree on a number that they can agree on to handicap YSS and you know, to try to like level out the fact that the rest of us are going to be fighting to like going crazy. Okay, so Ghost Cavalry, the other R5 of IMFS, says 600 mil merit based on the mana used in troops lost. We want each member to be credited with 3 mil merit per person. Tomato says 600 mil is not going to work. To create a fair and competitive 3v3 KVK, we have already sacrificed all fighting opportunities up until final zone. If we don't get a fair chance in final zone, then this KVK will simply feel like a 2-month break for us. It's true that many of our members enjoy fighting, but we gave up that for a bigger picture. If Final Zone ends up being unmotivating, it will be difficult to expect strong activity from our players. So don't think it's easy for us to just do nothing. If none of this work out, then we probably need to do something else. Okay? Did you play this map before? It's not about how much elixir we have in our pockets. It's about how long the fights last. Final Zone could be over in just 2 days of fighting. You think you can let me catch up with chat. How are you even gonna decide who gets EOS Amber before seeing who actually contributes before final zone? You don't know about Diplo chat, but probably Tomato got an ego damage. Always ego. He just started. There is no TLDR. Okay. I don't need to ask anyone. Skiki and KT also played in KVK2. 2 days war after was poke fighting, and there was no merit advance. Okay, so far for me, looking at it from both sides, like I can see already like YSS's side and IMFS's side. So I can see both sides already. Let's continue here. If it doesn't work out, I think we can re-diplo to find a better matchup, one that gives everyone more opportunities to fight than what we have right now. Ryuko responds to the 600 mil is not going to work. I don't understand why adding 600 mil would have worked for your side, but 600 mil reduction would not. Realistically, I would be pretty shocked if it would be possible to re-diplo at this point. There is not going to be any perfect option here without any bonus / reduction. It's not fair on our side to only count final zone merit. It's not fair on you to count all merits from Zone 2. While yes, you agreed on this Diplo health of KVK, you should remember that we a lot of players in NTS and IMFS who easily spend 1 to 2 bill mana alone if they need to win Zone 2. If we both lose our Zone 2s because of lack of incentive for players to fight, we're going to lose this KVK. Tomato says, I don't think so. If we both lose Zone 2, we still have a chance in Final Zone because Hunt / MFD and YSS are different. I'm confident we're stronger than them and our impact in final zone will be great. Okay. Chip says, with all due respect, I don't want us to sit around all day negotiating about 300, 400, 500 million merits. That's not an important issue right now. And even if we agree on a number, you still need to talk to NTS. Therefore, we want to discuss specific number of Zone 2 with NTS. If you can't wait, you can find another solution by yourself. Okay, so this is a big problem, right? Because NTS still has to get involved in this. Because so far, there's zero NTS involvement in this. Okay, please hurry in finding a solution. I would like to have this done and settled. I mean, look, listen, you think IMFS is going to be solo? It's literally going to be a 4v2 if that's the case, right? It'd be a 4v2. We'd smack the shit out of both of you guys, and then we would just 2v2 in the end. Anyways, let's continue here. I just discussed with our core team, our Force super team. We held our interval vote. It seems that quite a few members are not quite comfortable with 600 mil. So we feel Rediplo might be a better option in this situation. I'm not sure how the other alliances feel about it yet, but I'll bring it up and see how it goes. Okay. And what are the number that you're comfortable with if you... Okay. So YSS is okay if they want to stick with 300 mil, but that's the only real main point anymore. After 2 hours of discussion with the team, I realized that sitting and trading merit were taken away from the fun of our members. Our morale already dropped quite a bit after announced at the Allies last Sunday. Without real fighting until Zone 2, Zone 3, it's hard for us to keep activity up. That's not good for us. That's not good for Allies either. That's why we decided to Rediplo. Okay, so why agree in that matchup in the first place? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay... After 2 hours of sitting in discussion, why did they agree to that in the first place? Okay, so that's already a problem there. Completely understand. You can please bring it up with other servers. We're starting shortly. Okay. Let's hope to make it happen. Oh, here comes KT. He says, hi, noobs. This is where I feel like it gets juicy. All right, let's hold on. Let's catch up in chat. Let's catch up in chat. Let's see. Read it. Whoa! Super cow with the 50 bomb? What the hell? What the hell? Holy crap. Super cow with the 50 bomb in the chat. He said, what's all this yapping in here? 50 bomb. 50 bomb. Sheesh. Yo. Super cow. Love you, brother. Appreciate the love you always show the channel. Appreciate that. Holy smokes. I need to throw in a zinni. I need to drink some water. And then I need to throw in a little zinni after that. Holy smokes. Look, I'll be honest so far. Chat. Me reading this... It's a tough situation because I see where YSS is coming from, but I also see where IMFS is coming from. What do you guys in the chat think would have been a good number for deduction? 200, 300, 400, 600 million? I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I'm saying it's NTS and YSS are allies. How? How? So you guys are doing like secret diplos in the background against IMFS? Like what? Like how the fuck does that work? How the fuck does that work? They were the only analysts that suggested this matchmaking, by the way. I mean, like what? That shit is so messy, bro. Yo, Super Cal, once again, brother. I can't even explain how much I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, brother. That's huge. That's absolutely massive. Appreciate you, bro. Let's continue reading here. YSS raid. New below. 50 is all the peeps in the stream. Chisco's in the... Even Chisco's here? Oh, what up, Chiz? What up, Chiz? What up, senpai? How we doing? You know, nothing new around here. A little KVK... A little KVK drama. KVK1 is cooked. Okay, like I said, Appreciate it, Super Cal. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get this juiciness up in here. Okay. Any jokesters, a senpai, immediate ban. Have some respect. Without him, this game wouldn't even be fucking running. Anyways. Okay, can we get a VC to finalize things that won't take long? I'm driving, so typing is annoying. Yep, can you come VC? Da-da-da. Obviously, you know you're gonna miss me. Da-da-da-da. I joined late. Can someone please summarize the options? Da-da-da-da. Wongu said, 300 mil total final zone. This explanation is not finalized. Please don't hurt me. Okay. And then Cheesy with the 5 bomb. Sheesh. Cheesy with the 5 bomb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love. How many people? We got 270 people in here. God damn. We need some more drama in this community, huh? Get some more views on chat. Anyways. Appreciate the love, Chiz. Option 1, 600 mil to YSS. Start counting married. Oh my god. And then Napoleon with the 50 bomb. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I need to throw in a Zinni. This is too much. Oh my god, dude. We can't even read the chat, bro. We can't even read the chat, bro. Oh my god. Yo, Napoleon is like, look, I'm gonna give you a 50 gifted for reparations about the ass whooping y'all about to get. Oh my god. Yo, hey, Napoleon, y'all got room for one more in that camp or what? Because apparently we're fucking solo. Apparently we're solo. We're the ones, IMFS is the ones in the free-for-all. Like, holy smokes. Yo, Napoleon, appreciate that 50 bomb, my boy. Holy smokes, we're up to 105 gifted. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. All right, here we go. Damn, bro. I can't even speak, bro. I can't even speak with the 50 bombs. Chizzy with the 5 bomb. Everyone showing up in the chat. I can't wait. Well, we get Jason up in here too. Let's start a poll. Whose fault is this Diplo? YSS? IMFS? Okay. I'm curious to see your guys' thoughts. Maybe Hunt should go solo too. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Appreciate all the love, guys. Appreciate all the love. All right, Guns Fall. Yeah, brother, I was sailing the seas on my pirate game as all this was going down. How is it my fault? Okay. Option 1, 600 mil to YSS. Start counting merit from zone 2. Option 2, 300 mil from YSS. Start counting merit in final zone. Are we open to negotiate, or are we expected to just answer yes or no to options? I'm not sure how intense final zone will be, but I think 300 mil merit handicap option 2 is reasonable. When I spent my last season in Rage, we negotiated final zone EOS rewards with EIS and WB, and we finished the season without applying any handicap. In the end, Rage only lost to EIS by 200 million. YSS is farthest from the battlefield in final zone. IMFS 600 mil, YSS 300 mil. So we 400 mil. How about 400 mil, noob? 400. LOL. Jason 500. KT 400. LOL. How about, why am I the one deciding this? I think somewhere around 300 to 400 mil seems more reasonable. I'm gonna talk with YSS leader quickly and be back to you as fast as possible. It's already 17 a.m. so should be waking up by now. Hi Jason, it's sad but we couldn't read Diplo. If we have to move forward with this, we'll stick to option 2 and 300 mil. Otherwise, we'd prefer to wait until a better option comes up. Jason says, we cannot agree to 300 mil. This is unreasonable amount. We cannot negotiate, but 300 mil is not okay. You're doing it again, Jason. Contradicting statements. Doing it again. There's no contradiction. I literally said the same thing 59 times at this point. Also asked for a CC to conclude this. It was in VC and heard my options, but 300 is not okay. I initially said stay at the 600 is fair. However, if you cannot... Excuse me. Woo, I'm choking from all the bullshit. I need some water. Woo. Okay. I'm coming. I initially said stay at 6. Okay, I read that copy in VCK. And then we will just do our own thing solo until we have another option. Sheesh. Tomato thinks it's G3 again. I remember being in YSS. We were in free-for-alls all the time. So to be clear, you're not willing to negotiate or move from 300. Correct. Sheesh. Tomato standing on business. I respect that. Didn't you want this current Diplo too? Just to be clear, understood. We will not accept this, especially if you're not willing to negotiate. Bro, I mean, listen. YSS straight up said, we're not willing to negotiate. I mean, okay. If you choose to go solo, we wish you the best in the season. Didn't want this current. Okay. Currently, I'm not because it hurts our morale members so bad. I mean, they should have thought about that when they agreed on that, right? They should have, like. Then again, I understand why it says hasn't been in a situation where they had a Diplo like this. Why it says in G3 they were literally free-for-alling everything, so they're not really, they probably really didn't like think it through fully until they hit him with the news, and then everyone in their team was like, what the hell. Cookie with the 10 bomb as well. Holy smokes, appreciate the love, y'all. Damn, appreciate it, Cookie. NXW coming in strong right now. Dark is here, clear comms. Hey, listen, whoever's willing to hop into VC right now, I'm down. Let me know. You should have thought about this initial Diplo conversation when we brought it up. Your US King of YSS agreed and stated YSS has no real issue not fighting until final zone. I think Jason was the one against this diplomacy when all 6 were voting. Oh, Tiffy entered the chat. Uh-oh. IMFS, please no one talk until I finish with Tomato, side comments, etc. Not helpful, thank you. Tomato, initially when Diplo was brought up, you were informed you would not be able to fight until Dragon Zone. It was you who pushed for this left v right side and said you would be okay not fighting. I'm offering to compromise and negotiate, so if you want this team to work, then please do the same. If you're not willing to negotiate, our talks can end here now, and we wish you the best in this upcoming season. Whoa, we dropped another 50 bomb. Hum forward with another fit. Dude, chat, chill, chat. Holy smokes. You guys are going insane. I'm about to, okay, chat, listen. You guys are going so crazy. By the end of this stream, I'm going to give away a free merch. I'm going to give away some free merch. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Yo, all the Krakens right now are like, well, this KVK's over. Might as well shoot some money over to guns since I don't have to use it on mana this season, huh? Love from NXW. Hey, appreciate you guys. Hey, I still look forward to our fight, or maybe we should just fight YSS. I don't know. Chill. NXW's like, nah. Y'all better bring that ass. We want some more of that IMFS smoke. Yeah, I want to be fighting until Dragon Zone again or what? Praying for a pirate server for real. Pirate time? Oh my god. Nah, NXW deserves the fighting, not YSS. Sheesh. Okay. Tomato says, we have already sent out our offer, which at least gives me and our members some confidence in competition. We've already sacrificed the fun of fighting, so it won't work for us if we don't even have a fair chance to compete in Dragon Zone. Okay, here we go. Nice little long Jason. He said, you should not have a fair chance in competing for Dragon Zone since you are not putting in equal portion to the season. Both NTS and IMFS are fighting all season, sacrificing our time, mana, and deads to ensure we win the season while you farm, hence you coming in with a handicap. You'll be coming into Final Zone healthy, stocked in elixir, stocked in mana, and saying that our time and money energy is only worth 1.5 million per 1.5 million merits per player from your side is borderline disrespectful. We have offered you 600 mil handicap, 3 mil per player for 200 mil player alliance, and in VC I came down to 500 million. However, if you have no wiggle room or not willing to negotiate with our allies that you wanted, then we do not need to continue to speak. I will not allow you to say your players are more valuable than either of ours and give you basically an easy out to get EOS without putting in as much or even close to the same effort as the rest of us. And if you wanted a fair chance at the Dragon, you should never have said you're okay not fighting until Final Zone. What's the buff in Zone 2 that will help the whole season? Just curious. Tiffy! Tiffy! Tiffy said, y'all might as well not fight either. Let's all just fight until Final Zone. What are you guys even fighting for? God damn. Okay. We offered two options. The other option of the one being discussed is counting all merits from the season starting in Zone 2, including the ones that you trade. Give you a 600 mil merit bonus after Final Zone, and people would RSS heal in Zone 2, question mark? People will use elixir / RSS healing depending on the fighting if it is needed. Yes, our players will be healing in Zone 2. We is needed to win. Fluffy says, oh, Fluffy entered the chat. Fluffy entered the chat. Buff is NTS draining WB before Final Zone. Same with IMFS versus NXW. Think if y'all were changed with NTS and fought WB to drain them before Final Zone, same scenario. Tomato said, we'll step out of the chat for now to give other alliances space to discuss plans and other matters. Thank you for your time, Jason. Jason says, is this you stating you are going solo 100% or are we still in talks? For now, yes. You can remove all YSS members here who are now online. We will not be involved in anything. I mean, they literally said it right there, bro. But apparently, what they meant to say was, it's us and NTS now. Not that we're going solo, and not that we won't be involved in anything. According to Warlin in the chat, who's in R4, that's incorrect. It's NTS and YSS that are together on this. Okay. They are kicked. I'm stuck at the vet. Oh, sheesh. Thoughts, guys. Thoughts. What are we thinking? What does the poll say? What does the poll say? 65% is YSS's fault. 35% say it's IMFS. Thought we will give an explosive KVK. Bro needs to go back to G1 or G3. I'm late to the party. What's going on? Guys. Holy smokes. Okay. Personally, I think 600 mil is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think that is a big buffer for Final Zone. I think I would have settled with 400. I think I would have settled at 400. I don't know. Something about 400, it just seems about right. 400 mil seems about right. I think I would have agreed on 400 mil personally. I do agree. I do think 600 mil is a little too much, but that's just me. That's just me. YSS wanted a free win. Is NTS IMFS versus NXW, WB, and MFD and Hunt while your YSS is going solo? So, like I said, Warland, he's an R4 in YSS. He's saying that them and NTS are together. That my title is wrong. IMFS is solo. So what is even happening anymore? Are they going to re-Diplo? What is going on? Like, the main problem is why they accepted this Diplo on the first time. Exactly. Why it says bringing out the EIS meta. Bro, listen. I was sitting there sailing the seas in my pirate ship. Okay? I was sailing the seas in my pirate ship, and when I heard that, I was like, they're gonna call free for all. I already fucking know it. And what do you know? Look what happened. Free for all. A free for all is happening. Sounds to me like YSS spoke with NTS to make their group in a separate channel. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. I still don't understand what those 450 mil / 600 Phoenix. So essentially, because YSS has no fighting up until final zone, Jason and the team were saying that it'd be fair if they went in with having essentially a handicap. Okay. Let's see. It seems like YSS has underestimated how much their players would take issue with not having having fights until final zone. I saw a lot of them unhappy within Diplo was revealed. 1.5 million per player is insanely low. I gotta agree. Okay, man, this will ruin KVK1. Agreed. I still can't believe your R4/R5 gifted our enemy 60 subs, yet I can't even get a single $2 ticket. Bro, listen, they went crazy in the gifteds because this KVK's over already, guys. GG, better luck next time, KVK1. Bro, why? Like, oh my God, bro. Like, what the hell? I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Okay, one of the things I don't understand is why they just pulled out. What Jason was saying, like, you guys aren't willing to negotiate, like, at all? Like, that's it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, over one amber. One. Nah, it's definitely machine, dude. Oh my God, bro. So why it says cries for 2 amber? It's only 1 amber, bro. It's only 1 amber because the camp still gets an amber for the Dragon Zone. It's only like if your season holds it that you're getting one. So first they say it's the eyebrow shaving going. I told you this is a replica of our first season against each other guns. Not really, bro. Not really. How about KVK1 gives Dragon to Hunt for being good sports in this KVK? Oh my God. Freaking devs need to do something about rewards, period. Created teams give some more rewards to everyone. And yeah, bro. I mean, a lot of this will be solved if the entire camp just got equal rewards. They did fix it a little bit. Right? But they made it to where whoever holds the dragon gets 1 extra amber. I don't think that 1 extra amber is worth saying, all right, screw it, we're not with you guys now. I don't think it's worth it. I was really looking forward to watching your live streams when you started the big fights. I know, bro. I know. Dark taking that out of context like normal. What is Dark saying? Okay, also, why didn't you cover the full Diplo chat when IMFS R5 called our 4 trash when bro, I didn't feel like going through the whole thing. It's not even me trying to intentionally keep things out. I literally scrolled like I'm not trying to sit there and look through the entire chat, you know what I'm saying? So you got okay, so let me get this straight, Dark. Are you a war lead or you're also in Diplo? Because it sounds like you're also in Diplo. So based off your comment, you're saying that because they were talking shit, you guys already had a bad taste in your mouth. So that's why you're not able to negotiate a little bit more because of the shit talking. Did I get that right? Let me know if I got that right or wrong. Why is this full of Krakens and they want that one Amber so bad? From all the top 3 KVKs, only KVK2 looks like they had normal Diplo talks. I mean, look, listen, bro. I don't know how much Dark had to play into this, but we all know Dark and Jason don't get along. So I don't know how much Dark was speaking to YSS about this. I don't know. I don't really think it's a Jason or Dark thing. I think it's just like them not really agreeing on that. Yo, Bithu, thanks for the sub, brother. YSS back to farm Ambers in G1, please. Change Diplo on the same way G2 did theirs. Vedma with the sub. Dark Throne KVK sounds about right. Go 450 and call it a day. Holy hell. I got all the screenshots from our Diplo in our... Okay, what Diplo chats? What Diplo are you talking about? How far back? You can at me if you want in the Diplo chat. Whatever you want me to show. I'm not purposely leaving anything out. Oh, this was yesterday. This is YSS right here. From our point of view, we're discussing the thing that we can create more problems than solve. Our opponent is strong, very strong. Our victory isn't guaranteed at all. We need to focus on thinking on how to win them, how effectively spread RSS, healing, dead infantry, etc. Instead of thinking how to count EO rest rewards, which are not ours yet. We can come back to this topic after 1 day of war in Zone 2, after seeing how things in real are happening. See, I mean, I can agree with that too. But yeah, I agree with Map from NTS while I get... Hold on, I gotta change this fucking song. I agree with Map while I get wanting to try to get all this planned out. The season hasn't even started yet. We need to see the Zone 2s to get a gauge of how the season could play out. Also, we all should relatively have free build / time in Zone 3, which can be the time that get into the nitty gritty about discussing EOS rewards, since we will have a good tell on what the KVK is shaping up to be. I mean, that's true, bro. Search trash. Yeah, what's the... Okay, what's... Search trash. Okay, so you're calling me trash now. Okay. Okay, Warland says to me EOS boils down to final zone, not Zone 2, not Zone 3. Ooh, I don't agree with that. Of what Warland said there. Okay, because... it very much boils down to every single zone, okay? Because each zone carries a specific amount of morale. Anyone who's played this game long enough can tell you. Although Zone 2 or Zone 3 don't directly impact what happens in Dragon Zone, it very much so impacts the fact of how much you drain your enemy and also morale. Okay, those two things are a very big factor that ultimately can definitely shape up Dragon Zone. So for Warland to say that it boils down to final zone and not Zone 2 and Zone 3 is very inaccurate. Very, very inaccurate. You're basically saying it would be stupid for us to even play Zone 2 and Zone 3. Also save our RSS and Elixir so we have the same chance of EOS like you do. If trades aren't going well, it's detrimental, yes, but not stupid to try and take good trades. If you're taking good trades all the way through, then by all means, it's great. Okay, I think we're all done with talking now. Come to talk. I'm already pissed off with this fucking trash. Okay, so Warland kind of took it out of subject there. He said, I'm pissed off with this fucking trash, meaning like, the way that I read it at least, right? Subjectively, third party, I'm not even involved in these talks, right? He's saying that this whole situation is trash. He never once said that you're trash, right? So, okay. So you're calling me trash now? Question mark. Okay, wait, 600 mil, 300 mil, different things. Am I wrong? I think he means the situation, not you. Exactly. It's okay. So what? It's different. 600 million. Yeah, no one's calling anyone trash here, bro. Yeah, it's different. Your friend just said he's high valuing our mana and Dead Trubin's on. Like, come on, bro. He's not even calling anyone trash here. He's not even talking shit, bro. Come on. Come on. I thought, like, what? Blame Elega? Dark. Stop it, bruh. Stop it. Come on, Dark. We scrolled back to the whole trash, quote unquote, calling someone trash. Ain't nobody called nobody trash, bruh. Ain't nobody called nobody trash. IMFS is not calling the shots. We're just trying to, from what I see, we're just trying to negotiate. Ain't no one calling no shots. From what it looks like, YSS and IMFS are trying to make a suggestion of what it entitles to get EOS rewards, and no one's coming to an agreement. So no one's really calling a shot. Rib Dark, bro, got cooked over his own accusations. Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck? That's weird. Warland asked him to clarify and he ignored. Bro. Dark, stop, bro, stop. Like, literally, how many viewers? We got 383 people here, bro. Anyone reading this chat can tell you no one was called trash directly. The whole situation, and everyone can agree, is trash. This whole thing is trash. It's baloney. Like honestly, Warland trying to say, like, oh, you're calling me trash now? That's a very defensive standpoint, like trying to cause something there that shouldn't, like trying to cause something there that was never even there. It's just a lot of emotions going on. You know what I mean? A lot of emotions going on there. And like I said, for me personally, I do think 600 mil was too much. I don't agree with 300 mil. I think 300 mil is a little too low. I could agree with 400. I could agree with 400, to be honest. To be fair, in Dark's defense, he is not in the server or talk, so he is getting only bits and pieces. Okay. I mean, look, even Jason's being reasonable with Dark here. Okay, Dark, I didn't know you weren't in this chat, so it makes sense. It makes sense why you would think that someone was called trash. Typical gaslighting. Okay, blame Hunt and MFD for real. Invite me and you can to Diplo chat. Sheesh. Jason and Dark romance. Pepe, what do you mean we would lose? In Dark's defense, Warland is trash, said Method. Damn. Hey, Method's a good... Warland's a good guy, bro. Warland's a good guy. MFD for Dragon, for real. This is whose fault? Question mark. Look, here's what I see. Here's what I see. Here are the facts. Here's the facts. YSS accepted a Diplo without fully thinking through how it's gonna affect their members. They accepted the Diplo. Okay, their members are pissed, pushing back, saying, "What the fuck is this Diplo? What do you mean we are not fighting until Dragon Zone? And what do you mean we get handicapped?" So they're getting a lot of pushback from their members. So that pushback from their members, okay, while at the same time not agreeing on the handicap, is a no-brainer for YSS and why they wanted to pull out of this. But that's their fault for agreeing on this in the first place. Second of all, big L on YSS for pulling out of the entire chats without negotiating. Bro, they could have been like, no, we're not pulling out. Let's just wait to see what NTS also says. And they could have voted on it as a camp, right? IMFS could have voted. NTS could have voted. YSS could have voted. And then took an average of that number. I mean, there's no need to be like, oh, we're out of this. We're out of this. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, you're literally ruining the whole KVK for everybody. For absolutely everybody. Come on, bro. NTS suggested was valid. Y'all shouldn't have kept pushing for EOS talks and waited for Zone 2. Exactly. Or they could have been like, look, let's just wait until after. Exactly. WBNX, WMFD, MFS, NTS versus YSS. I mean, the other thing someone else said was like, well, if YSS wants to be solo, fuck it, let them be solo. Let's make sure they don't make it to Dragon Zone, and then we 2v2 at the end. Going solo takes guts. It doesn't take guts. Going solo doesn't take guts, bro. No, it doesn't. We need to hear from NTS now. I mean, what is in? I don't know. I'll say in this VC chat right here, undeafened, if anyone wants to talk. If you want your side to be heard, please go ahead. I invite you to my platform on YouTube, on my channel with our beautiful community here. If you want to be heard, come right on in. Come right on in. I don't care. You know, you blame Fluffy. He stole my mana. Deciding to go solo is lazy Diplo. Exactly. I'm going to be honest. What's important, there is no guns final zone stream fights, lol. Not again. Only NTS and us are in that server now. Oh. Okay, well, no point in me being there. All trash is welcome to chat. Lol. I'll join VC in a few. Finishing meeting right now. Sheesh. Yo, Jason really sitting in that meeting right now. Like, can we wrap this up? Who's getting fired? Okay, you, and you. You're fired. I don't like you. Next. It's all Bree's fault. Maybe it will be a punishment for YSS for bullying T4s for a long time. Can we replace YSS with milk, lol? Blame fucking Boss Nasty. Blame Boss Nasty, he says. Bro, all the gifteds are still going crazy. So what's the Diplo now? What is even the Diplo now? If I see one more PowerPoint, almost 400 viewers on stream. I mean, look, it's juicy. This is juicy stuff, and people want to know. And the best thing about this is those of you guys that are outside of KVK1, you can take this and learn, right, from other people's mistakes. Mistake number one. Never agree to Diplo without fully thinking about the impact that it's going to have on your members. Maybe ask your members first. Hey, are you guys okay with not fighting until final zone because of X, Y, and Z? And then if your members are like, you get a big pushback, like, no, we don't want that. Okay, cool. Hey, we talked to our members. They don't agree with that. They don't want this. An overwhelming amount of players said that they don't want this. Boom. Right? Point number two. Okay. What's point number two? Point number two, don't talk about Dragon Zone and any stuff like that before Dragon even comes around. Like, just flow with it, see how everything's going, and then kind of go from there. Because, like, as Easy said and as NTS said, why are we even having these discussions right now? You know, like, I get sometimes you can come to agreements early, but dude, KVKs are so dynamic and so they change so much that, like, I mean, I guess it could be argued like, oh no, if you don't agree with something early on, then you have more problems later on. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Out here ruining COD drama alert like Keem. How am I out here running COD drama alert like Keemstar? Bro, listen. The reason why I want to live stream this is for people to see what's going on, right? Because you guys are all going to hear, oh, see, because if I didn't stream, all you guys would have heard was, oh, IMFS leaders or leadership is saying that they're trash. Not the case. We scrolled all the way back. You guys saw the chats. Not true. Debunked. Stop that bullshit. Okay? You guys are seeing it all here. So the whole purpose of the live stream is to everything be out in public. No, like, oh, he said that. Like, nah, you guys saw everything from the beginning. Gunstar. I wonder how many YSS members already plan on bailing after this season. Well, no comment. Oh, that's I blame my mom for bringing me into the world to witness shit. Okay. I'm glad you're live streaming. What up, Cran? I'm just rage baiting anyway. Just zone lock YSS and show them why they ain't KVK worthy. Sheesh. The reason you live stream is to get the gifted subs. Yeah. I expected that, bro. You're right. I expected to get over 300 gifted subs. That's why I went live. You know. Also, why I also go live sometimes for 17 fucking hours and make $5. That's how I make my live streams, bro. Good job there, Christopher Rindes 6018. You're on to me, brother. How did you know? How did you know? Holy, this guy. Put this guy on the team right now. Put this guy on the fucking team right now. Let's see.
declaring FFA. Confirmed. Amused.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, that was the 5 bomb from earlier. It didn't process through. Snoopy with the 2 bomb. Okay. Tinzy ban Azura. Can I ban Christopher? I mean, he's alright. He's alright. Devs needs to see your live stream and realize arguing before KVK about Diplo is the last thing any of us want to be doing. We want to fight in KVK. Fix it, devs. Okay, okay, if there's any community managers watching, which I imagine there is, okay, one of the things that I would suggest to you guys is let people pick their starting zones. You know what I mean? Or, right? Because there's going to be drama about who gets to pick what. Based off of the Brink Award rankings, you get to choose your starting zone. If you rank number 1, you choose your starting zone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that could be a potential, or whoever's camp wins the Brink of War collectively gets to choose their zones first. Just saying. That could fix a lot of problems here. That could fix a lot of problems here. For sure. Can I go back to KVK 2 or 3 now? Like, dude, like, what in the hell, bro? All right, let's bring up World Chat. Right? Let's bring up World Chat. You always got to have a little World Chat going on. Okay. Especially more than not, IMFS ain't going solo. I'll be the end of them. Sheesh. All of that gets solved once Steph's introduced what they showed in the meetup about changing starting zones. True. This problem would be fixed if WAO or Milk was in here instead of Hunt/MF. No, I don't think that would fix anything, to be honest. Shitty map placement is one of the main things that ruined this. 66% versus 34 now. No one's saying his YSS is trash. Chill. Come to KVK 2, boys. Oh my god. Only reason Jason threw Diplo because he is scared to fight NXW in Zone 2 and lose for the... Come on! Bro, if you're gonna rage bait, do better than that, bro. L rage bait right there. L rage bait. Diplo is bad from the start. Side by side. KVK shouldn't be allies. Zone 2 and 3 should be fought if someone locks out the Dragon Zone. I mean, look. In KVK 2, they agreed, right? To not zone lock each other. I mean, like, I think it's that simple. I think it's that simple. Guns just doesn't want to lose to you for the third. Brother, even when you won, you lost against me. Come on, stop it. Even when you think about that for a second. Even when you won, you lost against me. Stop it. Stop it. You don't have enough merits to be talking to me like that, Nipper. Don't make me go back to TFS versus NXW conversation all over again, all right? You didn't have enough merits to be talking to me like that. We did a good Diplo and you guys did. You guys did. Guns, unblock Yohi for better world chat. Bro, if anytime I see farm accounts, I can't. Zone locking for F is the best part of the game. Yeah, this is all KT's fault. we do good Diplo in KVK too. Lady Azura has too much Azura or aura. Blame her. Wait, what? Showing 25 world chat is just showing the inner working of Yohi's mind. Oh my god. Mr. Cod said, get me out, please. Thank you for the 2-bomb, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guns, did you decide to show Diplo chat so Dark can't go lying about it? Question mark? Look, definitely not. Definitely not. I did it so there wouldn't be any rumors going on about what it was. Just cold, hard truth. Like, it really came down to a disagreement about a handicap into final zone. And then YSS, instead of like continuing to negotiate or give it some time, look, from my experience, anytime there's a heated debate amongst two parties, it's better to just be like, look, guys, let's just all take a second. All right, let's wait for NTS to get an input in this, because as you guys saw, NTS said what they said in the beginning of like, guys, why are we even talking about this right now? Let's just wait till after. But both Tomato and Jason were like, we're being really pressy on decide now, when realistically, you don't need to decide now. Just give it a second, bro. Give it a second, man. You need to block all the Yohi accounts to stay sane in this KVK. I like how Rafi in the middle of all the drama is like, so is Joran Gorish worth? I personally never ran Joran Gorish, brother. So I'm not sure how good those are. I'll be honest with you. He decided to show Diplo chat to show everyone what the hell is going on, period. Yeah, for sure. Can you give me a quick insight on this? I just heard Jason all of a sudden wanted to read Diplo. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, people are like, look, most of you guys that, look, and we're going to do a video on it too. When Jason comes in, I'll pause the music. We'll start recording, and then we'll go from there. Why did the 2v2v2 not be a good solution? Only working? Okay, yeah, 2v2v2 is never going to work. Right, because you're always going to have the one side that's like, look, we're not allied with them, but we're not going to hit them. But we're not allied. Yeah, you're always going to have that. Going solo is just, yeah. Same could be said about promise of not locking people out. True. I mean, then at that point, whoever goes against that word, they lose their credibility in the KVKs, and everyone's just gonna never ally with them. Isn't FFA fine in first zone? Just have to do left versus right at the end? Not necessarily. Do a video with Jason and Dark talk. No. Dark is not even part of Diplo, so that bringing Dark on to talk about Diplo would be useless. Everyone's scout rifle isn't it? Okay, I read that. Hold on, let me give my donations here. I'm doing an amazing job, by the way, in Brink of War right now. Check me out. I'm ranked 1200. Hell yeah, I'm doing my part, boys. You know what I'm saying? Kirito said, Milk does good Diplo with people in there.
The people in their KVK doesn't matter who they are. This 100% no advertising.
Yo, Kirito with the 10 bomb. He said, this ain't advertisement, but over here, we got that good Diplo, you feel me? I'm going to put the world chat back on. Give me 1 second. Gotta send my farmers out, you feel me? I gotta get ready to farm, because that's all we're gonna do this season, apparently, is farm. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you guys think the leaders read Diplo? Or do you guys, like, what is even gonna happen? Because according to YSS, they're with NTS. According to YSS, they're with NTS. So technically, IMFS is solo right now. Kevin, what up, Kevin? I see you. WB. Meanwhile, WB sitting back like, bruh, these guys, man.
Kirito is lying and is rage baiting.
Machine Cod with the $9.99. Appreciate it, brother. Okay, I wonder how NTS always ends up in these situations. Mark always just type, we ally whoever to ensure fair KVK. And it's always a shit show when we in top KVK. This is definitely not on NTS at all. So definitely don't bring NTS into this. Kirito is easy to... I mean, unless NTS is like, yeah, we're with YSS. Like, okay, bro. Okay. Well, what happened with the eyebrows? I mean, listen, we're not talking about the eyebrows, all right? Stop trying to victimize my eyebrows right now. Need a new pill for how many F-bombs Jason about to drop? I don't think our side is interested in re-Diplo. Diplo lost turning into Dip. That's fair. Plot twist: NTS allies WB, and the rest camps go on their own.
Guys, the freedom is so good. Smile.
Rhinos with the 10 bomb. Appreciate it, my bro. What VC? Oh shit, we could do this VC right here. The leadership one. Let's pause the music. Let's pause the music right here. All right. Hey, Noah. I'm about to start recording, Pops. You can't be hella loud. Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right, Jason. Look, I know there's a lot of passion going on right now, but let's try to stay monetized today, huh?
I'm be real. I'm pretty calm. I'm not even bugging out, to be honest with you.
Bro, that's what we were saying in BC. They're like, Jason's actually, relatively calm right now.
I mean, I'm driving around doing meetings and shit right now.
So you're driving
my service
around.
You're
driving around right now, hopping in VC. My man's. All right, chat. If you guys have any questions for Jason, let me know. We're about to get this recording started. Let me do a quick little intro, Jay, and let's get right into it, my boy. Are you about to enter any tunnels or anything? He's like, maybe.
I would give it like 2 minutes.
We're already losing him, chat. We're already losing him. Don't you got some Starlink
like,
or
I should
some
be
shit?
in a good area. I'm poor.
Shouldn't you have like a fucking satellite attached to your car, bro? Come on now. What kind of free-to-play connection is this?
From the wilderness of Jersey, all right? I'm poor right now.
Easy said Jason got a shitty Android. Jason needs a new phone. Nokia 700. Billionaire, by the way. Oh my God. How do you sign up for account fees? You have to be a member. Wait, how many minutes did you say before you're in a good spot?
Should be coming up in the next minute-ish.
Oh, okay. Charizard EX said sell some Charizards and get Starlink.
That's what I'm trying to do, but all I got is shiny cardboard now. Someone come shiny cardboard, then I could pay for Starlink.
Has max decos but shitty cell phone service, said Gridiron King. Nokia 3310 right there. I'm poor. Now you're getting quoted. I'm poor, Jason 2026.
Jason don't know how to handle his alcohol.
Rhino saying you don't know how to handle your alcohol. You're right. He doesn't know how to handle his alcohol because alcohol doesn't do anything to him.
Sorry. If I recall, Rhinos, you actually lost the bet during the meetup about alcohol, so I'll expect your application.
Ooh. Rhinos, IMFS time. Yo, okay. Hold on. Let me start recording. What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and yes, we are hot on the news right now. Hot on the news. Listen, if it's something that I feel like a lot of the community can take from and learn from, on top of that, as you guys know, when it comes to Diplos and stuff like that, people like to twist things around in a way that benefits them. So we got Jason live right now on the VC. He's going to go over some few things covering his point, and then on the back end, we'll cover some points that we looked at in the chat. All right, Mr. Jason G, welcome to the channel once again, my boy. Fresh out the New York meetup, back into the same old Diplo drama, bro. Give us a quick little TLDR from top to bottom. What do you got for us?
All right, very, very beginning, Diplo started. We got all the kings in chat. There were 3 options proposed. Ultimately, I was outvoted. They decided to do left versus right. I'll preface this by saying I was against it from the beginning. However, to make a good KVK, I agreed with Ghost, Ghost and Chip, my co-R5s right now. So, not to cause friction and to put away, past drama, I put, the dark beef to the side. Said, let's do it. We ran this, everyone went into their respective groups. We started a server with NTS, YSS. That was our side. Cool, we're all in there. When we're doing Diplo, when I'm doing Diplo specifically, I can't account for other, alliances. I like to lay everything out in the very beginning of the season. So that way there's no bullshit or drama or conflict later in the season. This includes end of season Dragon rewards. That doesn't mean we're going to win the season. This is just if we do win this season, this is how we decide who gets it, because obviously the devs didn't listen to us and put coalitions into every season. So in this season, only one camp gets the dragon for their rewards. Cool. We're all on the same page. I brought up 2 ways to do this within our camp because YSS is in the middle. They're not getting any fighting. Option number 1 was to count all merits from Zone 2 when we start fighting, including the merits that YSS would trade with each other to stock up their elixir, and including all final zone merits, and give them a 600 mil merit bonus at the end of the season for their lack of war, because they wouldn't have Zone 2 like we would. All right. Option 2 was we only count final zone merits. However, YSS would get a deduction in merits, again, because that would compensate our players for the time they put in and the war that we have had from Zone 2 moving forward, because we would be spending mana, elixir, taking deads, and obviously our time and money into this game. So to compensate our players, we decided to give them a deduction if we choose that option. The number for the deduction wasn't set in stone yet. That was up for debate. I said if we're going to be doing a 600 mil bonus, make it fair, it would be a 600 mil deduction. On average, it would come out to 3 mil merits per player deduction because they are a 200 player alliance. They said, nah, we want that option, but we want 300 mil deduction only. I said that doesn't seem fair because that's only 1.5 mil merits. Gaining 1.5 mil merits is less than 20 to 30 minutes of fighting when the fighting is intense. I was willing to negotiate. YSS was not. YSS then said, all right, guys, it's either 300 mil or nada pretty much, and left Diplo chats and said, you know, we're going to be solo. And now we're here.
All right. Appreciate that, Jay. Winding it back to the point where, like, okay, first of all, when I heard that we were going to be allied with YSS, I'm like, God damn, that boy Jason really, he's starting to mature in the leadership side of things. Old Jason would have been like, screw that, we're going free for all then. So I mean, I definitely give you kudos. A few other people give you kudos as well for, you know, even putting that aside. You do bring up a good point that they were the ones that agreed to this in the first place, and now they're using it. Now it's like part of their kind of like their fuel, saying that, oh, our members are already like demoralized and everything like that. But like you mentioned, you or IMFS were the only ones that said, no, we don't want this, so that everyone has Zone 2 fight. So that was point number 1 that I was telling my chat. Like, YSS hasn't been in a scenario where they had to do real Diplo. They've just been able to bully absolute everyone in G3. And then obviously in G2, you know, they had some Diplo going on there, but it's not as complicated given the map of being able to invade other people and everything like that. Also, one of the things that I wanted to say, go ahead.
So to preface this, like, yes, I put my feelings to the side with Dark. Everybody knows I don't like him. I still don't like him. It's public. However, I will say I did go into Diplo chat saying the one thing I am asking, if it was possible, for that to be like a last resort kind of thing. All right. So I will say that I did walk into Diplo chats and say I don't want to work with Dark. And if it is a last resort, I'll keep it open as an option. But I genuinely did not want that to happen, to be honest.
No, yeah, for sure. Fast forwarding to the whole thing of for those of you guys, maybe you guys didn't fully understand, but what Jason was saying was the whole thing with Dragon Zone, like the main discussion was YSS has to go in with a handicap of either 600, 400, 300, whatever they ended up agreeing, due to the fact that YSS was going to go into Final Zone fully healed, full elixir, taking 0 deads. So I think anyone can agree that it is reasonable for them to go in with a specific handicap. I'm not going to lie, Jay, I do think the 600 is a little high. You did say in that chat that you're willing to go down to 500. I mean, granted, they're already out of the chat, but what is like the lowest number that you would have been like, okay, fine, this is it. This number would have been my lowest one.
450 was my bottom.
450. See, and a lot of people in chat were saying that as well, like 400, 450, and that was the other thing too that we took away from it was like, I found it kind of crazy that YSS was just like, well, is this or nada? Like, oh, okay. Like, so, like, what about everyone else in the KVK, bro? You're talking about 500-600 players who spend a dummy amount of money just get thrown down the drain because we can't agree on a freaking number or willing to negotiate further. Like,
so to preface this, when you were reading the chat and that little portion where you saw KT kind of talking to himself, right? We were in a VC with KT, and KT, good dude. So we were kind of negotiating. KT did come up to 400. I don't know if he did that with or without Tomato's knowledge or any other thing, right? But he did say 400. That's when I came down to 500, right? Reasonable negotiation. If they offered 450, I would have accepted it. However, at that point, that's when KT was like, yo, I got to go to work. I'll be back. I'll try to get you an answer ASAP. And that's when Tomato came back and said, yo, it's 300 or not.
that's kind of crazy. I mean, look, the other good point that I saw that NTS was talking about was like, why are we even talking about Dragon rewards right now? Like, one of the things I was telling Chad was like, maybe everyone could have just chilled out for a second and just, you know, maybe sat on it a little bit. Obviously, emotions were high, you know.
So the reason why I like to do it now is so that there's no miscommunication or conflict later. This isn't like a, hey, we're definitely winning Dragon. We know this the season's locked up. This is how we're going to distribute it. It's more of a, hey, in case we win, this is how it's going to be distributed. So that way, as you can remember, the BNR season, right, where there was miscommunication or misunderstanding of how we communicated to distribute rewards, and that cost us that whole season of getting rewards, right? I don't want to penalize my players and the people who are under me by not having it set in stone from the beginning, from the jump, and have clear expectations, like clear cut. Hey, this is how it's going to go down. This was the whole point of like starting off on a good foot, starting off in Diplo talks, and getting it like in writing in the beginning, so that later down the line, no one could be like, "Hey, I did this, I did this, I did this, I had more here, I did this, whatever it is."
I mean, yeah, I mean, appreciate the reminder because Mia is in YSS right now as we speak. So that's a little ironic. That's a little ironic. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you're 100% right. I mean, even Dark was saying in the chat, like, that's how betrayals happen. I mean, we obviously know that firsthand. Mia and her Mia army, you know, definitely showed us that. That KVK Fluffy, welcome to the chat.
Yo.
I mean, okay, another thing. I don't know if you know this. Fresh news for you. I know you're driving, you know, you're doing your meetings and everything. But one of the YSS R4s was in the chat and said, your title is wrong. It's NTS and YSS are together. IMFS is solo. Have you heard anything about that? Because that's crazy shit right there.
I have not heard anything about that. Last I heard is NTS is still in the server and still, you know, communicating before. So we have two servers, right? We have the one that you're showing right now, which was only with our ally, and then we have another server that has all 6 kingdoms in it. The one with our ally, before I even went into the other server, said that YSS went solo because YSS didn't announce it themselves to everybody. I, you know, pinged NTS and made sure that they're okay with announcing it and blah blah blah, and it seems like they're still working with us. So, no idea. Can't confirm or deny that.
Bro, when he said that, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, so y'all making some backdoor deals and shit? Like, not even saying anything? Like what? Like, I mean, I can't even... what do you think is the future of this KVK now? Like, what do you think is even going to happen? I know you guys haven't even talked about it, but like, I mean, I'm sure you've been thinking about it. If YSS confirms, like, they're staying solo... Like, what does that even mean for the KVK? Like, we're just cooked? NXW already said that they're not willing to rediplo, and I don't blame them. It's not their fault.
So we did bring up rediplo prior to YSS calling solo in the other chat. All of the other side basically said they're not willing to, which cool. By all means, you guys had your time. You guys did your planning and all that. That is effort and time that goes into it that no one wants to waste, right? If YSS stays solo, I guess we try to rock out as much as we can with NCS and see what we can do.
Bro, this is so tragic. Why? Like every time, we're all like getting ready to go in against NXW and
Fix this,
everything.
Jason, we need a good KVK one.
Easy said,
Hey, look,
fix
ours
this,
on-
Jason. We need a KVK one. Appreciate the 20 bomb, Easy COD.
We were hyped as well. I mean, we're still hyped. We're still good at 1v1 versus NXW, but I mean, what else is the
It's looking like
KVK
we're
with?
still gonna be
Y'all
fighting.
heard that NXW? Y'all ain't free. Y'all still finna catch these hands, boy.
They want the hands, brother. It's gonna be fun.
I mean,
I think both sides want to fight each other.
I'm definitely going to talk to Chip Ghost, Icon, Vico. We're going to have a sit down and see where we stand. My personal opinion is we still go after NXW. That was our initial plan for Zone 2. And just, run the ones with them and see what happens.
Fluffy, what are your inputs in this? I know you normally don't like getting involved with the Diplo, but I even saw that like you were even getting up in there. You even said before you started talking, you're like, I need a shot. I need a shot already.
Try to fix it as much as I could. I was literally at the people that are in IMFS that were in chat today know that I was at a Costco Pokemon line, like waiting for restocks as this was all going down. I'm like literally in line talking about Call of Dragons and some. I mean, I'm in line with nerds, so it's like nothing crazy, but I'm literally deep into people talking about this game that nobody knows. Talking about Diplo and alliances and the EOS rewards, talking about dragons and stuff. I mean, at least I was in company of other nerds, but could you imagine if I was somewhere else? Jeez.
It's all Machine's fault, honestly.
It's Machine's fault.
He's bad luck. Machine's bad luck. Everywhere he goes, is just
Every
down.
time
Yeah.
you fall
Mhm.
apart, it is what it is.
So what was your question? What is my thoughts?
Yeah. Oh, the whole situation.
My thoughts are something changed Jason. Either the Pokemon changed Jason or New York meetup changed Jason. Because I was reading all this. Jason was very reasonable. Very reasonable. He's willing to talk, negotiate. You know how busy this motherfucker is. He's got his own career. I don't know what he does. He's got his own career. He's on board meetings. He's got his own business, and he's taking the time to meet. Like, people gotta understand, this guy, his time is valuable. Like, people that make money like Jason, their time is valuable. So he was taking the time to. So I respect that from Jason. I'll say that. Not trying to glizz Jason up or anything, but I saw a different Jason today. He was farming on what he wanted, but he was willing to renegotiate to something reasonable. Tomato and the R4 of ISS was not willing to do any renegotiation. Was firm on his number, wasn't willing to renegotiate.
Strain said, "Good boy, Jason."
So anyone trying to come at Jason, it was not his fault. He was fighting for his members, trying to be reasonable as well at the same time, and trying to make it work. That's my thoughts.
Look,
I mean, we almost at some point we almost had it done. There was like a potential coin flip of 400, 600. Jason's was it 400, 500? Because Jason's original number is 600. He went down to 500, right? Because he was being reasonable.
Oh yeah, you did suggest a coin flip, and they said no.
I said, yeah. KT wasn't willing to do it. I mean, he's not the R5, so I can understand him not saying yes to the coin flip. So KT's like, oh, let me go back to the drawing board with my R5 and R4s. And that's when Tomato came in saying 300. So, I mean, we almost had it done with the coin flip. That would have been kind of cool and fun. Man.
We would have done that shit live too. Like, all right, guys, coin flip for the.
Dude, that's some Degen stuff. We're in this game to be Degen. Might as well do a coin flip.
I mean, even Jason said it right now. Like, he was willing to go down to 450. So, like, all YSS had to do. All YSS had to do was just like kind of stick around a little bit. Like I said, I feel like Tomato felt like we were trying to press them, like
Brother.
or trying to finesse them, or because like there's been a few people in the chat like, oh, so
Yeah, 'cause he's
IMFS is
talking to other people, and they're like, they're in
IMFS
his
is
ear.
trying to call the shots. Like, bro, it's not even calling shots. Like, it's reasonable about the handicap. It was just a number that they weren't agreeing on. It wasn't anything about anyone calling shots. On top of that, one of the other things I said was, where was NTS in all this before any final decision was made, before they pulled out of any chat?
Let NTS chime in too.
Exactly. NTS could have probably threw out a number, right? We could have threw out a number. They could have threw out a number, and maybe meet right in the middle of whatever those three were. Like, there's so many different things that could have happened, but them just saying like we're out of this, like, it just seems like a cheap way out, in my opinion.
And I reminded them, or not them. I reminded Tomato that going solo doesn't guarantee you a Zone 2 fight. Because NTS can still fight WB, we can still fight NXW. They still are back at square freaking one with no Zone 2 fighting. And now the entire KVK is ruined with the same scenario. So, I mean, I don't understand it.
Yeah, the other thing too of why I wanted to go live is because I know how like misconstrued and twisted things can get. Like, people trying to use propaganda. Like earlier, Dark was trying to say that someone in IMFS, I don't know if it was Chip or Ghost, was trying to say that they called someone in YSS trash on live stream. Almost 400 viewers right now, plus 300 plus saw that was not the case at all. Ain't nobody get called trash. So like that's why I'm like, I'm glad that I went live and we're covering all this live, because it's like, bro, the propaganda would have started. Oh, IMFS back at it again. Jason and his crew calling people trash and being disrespectful. You already know it, and we already have a nice little track record going for ourselves. So everyone would have just ate it up, like, oh yeah.
And honestly, I was
again.
afraid. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Sorry, excuse me. I was afraid that was gonna happen, but literally, I was at a Costco line, but I left early because I was like, I'm cooked. I gotta go back home and go work. But I got home. The first thing I did, like, when I got home, I took screenshots of that chat because I was afraid they're gonna start deleting their messages or whatever. I didn't know that we owned the server. Otherwise, they wouldn't have rushed home to take pictures. But yeah, I took screenshots of that chat because I was afraid of propaganda stuff was gonna unfold. But yeah, I just posted my video as well while you were live about the whole situation. Yep.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
I mean, the thumbnail is all I mean, I thought I was very polite and respectful, and I mean, it's the truth. In my comment to Tomato. Yeah, I mean, they got a yeah. Why would they? Why would they? I mean, but let's just remind the people that Jason did not want this Diplo. He was very against it for this reason. Well, not the reason that things blew up, but because it's gonna be boring for two kingdoms, right? Hunt MFD have no fighting, YSS have no fighting until final zone. I mean, I know you talked in your stream where for the final zone, this would be the best scenario where we get everybody to the final zone. I get that, but Jason was against this. I think people Tomato was for this Diplo, and now he's bowing out. So it's just kind of weird. Yeah, this is the Diplo he wanted, and he doesn't want to work it out. Jason's like being very reasonable.
To say it very bluntly, Tomato came into chat, wanted this Diplo. This was his initiation.
Yeah. I mean,
it is what it is. Willing to speak to YSS, I'm willing to continue speaking if they are willing to negotiate. If the only time I'm gonna be like, nah, you is if they're not willing to negotiate at all.
I mean, if
the other option,
if they came back on the table, if they came back on the table, like, is there even a table anymore? Or is that shit fucking gone out the window?
I mean,
So-
to save the season, there's always a table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
like Grande
am I gonna
Papa,
be
appreciate the 50
Someone
bomb,
nice
else
about
brother.
it? I will
Great
try
Iron
my
King,
best.
appreciate the 20
Yeah,
months,
I'll
brother.
try my best, but YSS got to come correct. And, you know, they can't just be like trying to call shots and trying to like run it like this isn't G3 for them.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, people are trying to twist shit always towards us, bro. It's always trying to paint a bad picture on us, saying like, oh, we're trying to call the shots. Well, not really. I mean, if you had to say like who's trying to call the shots, I would definitely say it's YSS, because they're the ones saying it's this or nada. We never said this or nada. You know, like you kept saying multiple times, I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to negotiate. They're like, nope.
And you heard it. Jason said there's still a table. Like he's still willing to renegotiate. This is not the same Jason that we know. Like,
Jason, what changed? Did the New York
Yeah.
meetup change you a little bit, or what? What's going on, my boy?
yeah. Explain yourself.
I'm trying to make sure that our merger that we're a part of right now and our alliance has the best possible footing to succeed. And if that means me sucking it up and not telling them to suck it back, you know what? I'm not, you know, I'm willing to do so.
Wait, somebody clip that.
No.
Somebody clip that.
Fluffy got me demonetized faster than Jason. Not even Jason dropped an F-bomb. Holy.
All right, brother. My bad.
Holy. Keep it live here.
Sorry, I literally, that was my bad. My bad.
Nah,
No.
you're good. I just have to check one box. All good. Cod Sunny said Jason growing up, Jason PR trained. That's crazy. Someone
I
said
saw-
you uploaded a video and your video, and now he says that he understands that tomato is not organically a grown vegetable.
Wait, who said that? Make sure you comment on the video there, and I'll respond later.
Wongu
Or
said
just-
shameless
okay.
plug and now demonetized SMH.
Hell yeah.
All right, Mr. Jason, you got any closing statements here? Any closing statements? I know we pretty much
Closing
covered
statement?
everything, but
Tomato, if you're trying to come back to the table, you know where my DMs are, my boy. If you're not, well, it is what it is, and we're gonna do what we gotta do.
bang, mic drop.
Dang.
Fluffy, any closing comments?
No, let's figure it out. I mean, there's
Yes, bro,
so many
please.
people involved in it. There's literally 200 times 6. I mean, maybe not 200, maybe like 180 times 6. That's
So
a lot
much
of people. that are-
time, money, everyone's
yeah,
hyped for
like, come on
this.
now,
like,
like-
let's figure it out, guys.
Put the past in the past. Put everything. Just like think about everybody. The health of the KVK rests on.
On YSS coming
powers
back
that
on the
be.
table and green on something. With NTS included, because it's not just YSS and TFS, it's NTS as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, ultimately, like all three kingdoms are gonna have to either figure it out, or like Jason said, like it is what it is. Like, you know, we want to work things out for the better of everyone in the KVK1. Like, we're KVK1. We're supposed to be the one setting the example for all the other kingdoms, and yet we're sitting here with a bunch with a bunch of clown noses on.
Oh my
Like, we're
God.
putting on a fucking carnival around here. Like, what the hell?
I'm also gonna say if we can't like do a 3v3, there's no chance of like a Dragon Zone betrayal meta. You know, there's no option of that. You know what I'm saying? No one can betray anyone if you know.
Like,
don't
can
go
we
into
please
that.
figure it out? Because if not, it's gonna be NXW in my chat all over again, trolling about Dragon and blah 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 blah, and IMFS. I already saw one of you fuckers put is IMFS cooked episode 1. Don't start that shit.
Yeah.
All right, it's not. We're not on episode 1. Everyone chill. Everyone chill. Well, Fluffy and Jason, I appreciate you guys. I'll hop back in the VC after, but I need to do a little closing, a little closer.
Fire game, man.
No. I'm trying to do a little closer here. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Anyways, I mean, that pretty much covers everything that's going on. You guys saw, I'll even put a link in the description of the live stream so you guys can see us go through the entire chat. You know what? Let me actually go ahead and show you guys this before I leave. The part that shows right here, this part right here, just so it's clear. So Ghost Calvary says, I think we're done with talking now. Come to talk. I'm already pissed off with this fucking trash. And he was meaning, like, anyone reading this could see, like, he's meaning it more towards, like, the situation, right? And then says, so you're calling me trash now, question mark. And I think because Ghost Calvary didn't respond to that question mark, he was like, okay, so he did call me trash. That's a simple misunderstanding right there. And that's why I'm glad I'm able to show you guys this. So there's no rumors going around about this person called that person trash or anything like that. Like, I mean, you guys saw everything. All the facts are there. You guys can decide amongst yourselves, like, what do you guys think about this situation? Also, like Jason said, like, he's still open for negotiation. Like, let's come to an agreement here. Like, we're KVK1. We're supposed to be setting the example. On top of that, there's multiple players that are looking forward to this KVK that are in it and out of it to try to get a good show. I mean, here I am also excited as a content creator to bring you guys some amazing content in every fighting zone that we have. And, you know, it could potentially be out of the window, which is very, very sad. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the coverage, I honestly don't often make a drama videos, but hey, sometimes it's warranted if I feel like there's like a learning point from it for everyone to learn from it, and also just to make sure like all the facts are straight with no biases there. I mean, I said both sides, so I mean, take it how you will. But if you guys enjoyed the coverage, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Definitely helps me out a ton. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, hit that sub button, turn on that bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. Also, guys, our Emrys merch is still live, so make sure you guys check that out. All right, we're getting close to 10,000 subscribers, guys. Let's get it. Catch you guys on the flip side, and hopefully they figured this out. It's your boy Guns. I'm out. Peace. All right, that's it for the recording, guys. That's it for the recording. But I mean, damn. Thoughts, guys. Thoughts. What are we thinking? Let me go ahead and switch to my other account real quick. Oh, well, we don't need the big-headed guns right now. I need to create like a scene of its own when it's just like zoomed into my face of just like disgust of the current situation. Immortal Farm, that's crazy. Man, I appreciate all the love and everything you guys been showing today, guys. You guys been crazy. Appreciate you guys. Also, tomorrow I have a Dragon Zone. Guys. I have a Dragon Zone over there with G3. It's gonna be a banger, dude. It's actually, I really do think it's gonna be a banger of a final zone. So let me show you guys here. Here is the Guns merch. Shout out to the merch team putting together the entire website and everything like that, with all the different animations and everything like that. Mr. DeCristo did a great job. It's the Gun second merch drop here, limited edition. Right, it's the Emrys edition. Well, our next one will probably be Kuma. We're thinking Kuma probably be our next one. This is fan art, to be specific. Okay, fan art only. Some of the things that we have here, we got the Guns mug going for $24.99 there. Got the Guns mug there. It gives you 10% damage. It's an IRL artifact. You feel me? So you guys want to make sure you get that. You got the Emrys t-shirt. Yes, sir. You got the design in the back there. The design looks clean, too. It's not like, oh, you're going to get it and it's going to be like different colors or anything like that. The merch team does a really good job at that. Here's the lightweight hoodie that we have here. This is the one that I wore at the meetup. Okay. This is the one I wore at the meetup, and it really is a lightweight hoodie. Like, you can wear this even in the summertime if you're not trying to get sunburn or anything like that. It's very breathable. And then we also got the hoodie gang, right? Because you know me, I always have hoodies on most of the time, but it's starting to get a little hot around here. We also have the Kraken card. So if you want to do like a giveaway, one of the ones that I'm going to do for you guys here right now is the Kraken card, $75 gift card from yours truly. Let's do it right now, guys. Let's do it right now. Let's do a little giveaway of the merch. Okay. Now, if you're in the EU, it's probably going to be a lot more than $75. I'm just letting you guys know right now, the shipping cost right now for the EU is kind of insane. Let's see here. What should the keyword be, guys? What should the keyword be? 10% emotional damage? What should the keyword be? What should the keyword be? What are we thinking? Ah, look who's in the chat. Garwood, 450. 450. Can we get some 450s in the chat? KVK1 ruined. All right, let's do a 450. Let's get a 450 in the chat. Keyword's going to be 450 in the chat. 450 in the chat for a $75 giveaway for the merch, guys. It's going to be in terms of like a gift card and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. Yep, we'll go ahead and purchase that. And we'll make it happen. The good old Kraken card. Good old Kraken card. 450 in the chat. 450 in the chat, guys. As an appreciation to all the love you guys been showing today. Definitely well deserved. Definitely well deserved. Let's give it a few seconds. Let's give it a few seconds, y'all. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. All right, here we go. 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 All right, chat. We'll do it right here live so you guys don't say it's rigged. Y'all swear I be rigging. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scare 4333. Scare in the chat. Is Scare in the chat? Is he in the chat? Is our guy Scare in the chat? Where is he at? Is he here? Is he here? Is he? Oh, he said yeah. He said yeah. Run it back, rigged. That's your burner? He said, he's here. Damn, he just left. It's Gun's fault. What? Hashtag blame captain. I don't believe him. I think he is here. Run it back. 450. Rigged as always. Come on. Come on. He said, bro. Okay, he's here. He's here, chat. Chill. Chill, chat. All right, bro. Make sure you message me in Discord. Make sure you message me in Discord. Let's go. GG, brother. Congrats. Congrats. Hey, don't pull me into this bullshit. No subs winning. What the hell? I guess we probably should have made it we should have made it like a membership one, huh? We should have made it a membership one. Damn. Hashtag blame captain. Captain says this is Abda's fault. It's Captain's fault. TFS and YSS are beefing. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's beefing, bro. I wouldn't even say it's I guess you can say it's beefing. If that's a little stretch, no? That's a little bit of a stretch. That's a little bit of a stretch, I would say. Guns in his mighty 40. Hashtag blame captain. Lol. Wait, am I at the dragon? Oh, you guys can see here. Dragon Zone opens in 23 hours. Let me set an alarm. Hey Siri, set an alarm in 22 hours and 30 minutes for Dragon Zone. Ooh, wow, that's at 10 a.m. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay. It's the definition of insanity. Okay, Cap. What do you know, Cap? What do you know? You came in here hot saying same old TFS. Da 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 da. Bro, it's not even on us this time. It's not even on us this time. What? Captain confirmed YSS global ally right now? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Captain's fault that WAO isn't in the KVK. If they were here, we wouldn't. True. Guns for mana, best is 36k pet token, 300 mil mana weekly. I can't find. Yes, that's the best option. Isn't it a law that it's always your fault? No. Cap forwards the info out of you for Fort Tempest. Sheesh. Hey, Fort Tempest? I mean, Tempest is kind of nice. I mean, we haven't played that game in a minute, but it is what it is, my boys. It is what it is. You have an insider, Captain Hook, in the chat. Problem is why it says voted a Diplo like this, knowing that they will get sandwiched by allies. Yep. You want IMFS 1 daily a month, lol. Yo, Mr. Chris, I have a request to ask you, my friend. I just did a $75 gift card giveaway. I was gonna see if we could just deduct that at the end, if that's cool with y'all. If not, let me know. We could work something out. You need a sand lizard for mages. Ooh, sand glizzy. Listen, I'm in love with sand. I'm in love with the sand glizzy gang, boy. Little 3-star, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I know I'm missing the agility, chat, but what do you want me to do, man? We're not getting anything better. Oh! Why? ¿Por qué? Cooked. Lot more time. Hey, listen, I'm pretty much done with that game already. I'm pretty much done with the little pirate game, so ain't not much going on. I've just said in our Diplo chat, give boss nasty EOS rewards. I'm dying. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is our boy BN on? Is BN on right now? Tomorrow's gonna be too good. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Done with Rinro so soon? Well, I'm pretty much almost done with anything to do there. Danchi, what up? Can you give me TLDR for Diplo for all of us that joined late? Hey, listen, I'm about to post a video right now, bruh. Diplo has been decided, it's cooked. Yo, chat, for real. So yeah, the purpose of going live right there was mainly just to get that coverage for you guys. I'm about to end the stream. Is anyone live streaming right now that we can rate them? We got almost 300 viewers up in here. Anyone streaming from Call of Dragons? Let's see. Call of Dragons live. Nope. I'm literally the only person live for Call of Dragons. That's crazy, bro. We need more live streamers. Y'all. Arc, bro, Expedition. That doesn't start till the 11th, though, right, Captain? Dun, 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 dun. People, that's a hard roundup. But all right, guys, that's gonna be it for the live stream. We're gonna get to it and get the video posted for those of you guys that joined in late and don't want to go back and watch 2 hours worth of live stream. It's all nice and condensed within like what, 20-ish minutes. But yeah, after that we'll be live on our Twitch. Make sure to check our Twitch out, guys. Make sure to check our Twitch out. We'll be live there. Probably streaming the pirate game, Arc Raiders, Call of Duty, whatever the hell. Don't matter. We're usually in there live with the Discord going too of IMFS. So, but yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone tuning in. All right. Hopefully we can figure this out and we can get a good KVK1 going. Also, tomorrow, Yo, Noel, appreciate that follow on Twitch, brother. Thank you. So tomorrow, what? I don't even know what 10 o'clock is. What, 1700 UTC? Roughly 1700 UTC-ish. You guys will see my live stream. We're going to go live. We're going to have a banger Dragon Zone. We were able to, the gang was able to keep going hard. We were able to secure this zone versus Ash, 714. We also secured the Necro side as well. So that was all good to go there. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the Dragon stream, the Dragon Zone stream. Appreciate everyone. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure you guys drop a like on the live stream. Definitely helps me out a ton. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel and don't want to miss out on more coverage, guys, hit that sub button. Turn on that bell notification. Lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, guys. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. It's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.